Alright, so this is what it looked like on your PHP scripting file. Okay, so I'm going to zoom this so that you can see what I have here. Now, what you have here is a basic HTML structure for a web page. Now, how do we structure the web page? How do we make our PHP file display and still look like a real website? Now, the first thing we're going to be talking about is the HTML tag. Now, this is our HTML tags that shows the web browser that this is a document for the web. It shows that this is a document for the web and it needs to be written. Now, this doc type we have here, HTML, shows the web browser that this document type is an HTML. And this HTML has a language of English that shows it that it's in English. Now, we also have the head. The head comes immediately after the HTML opening tag and it contains all other descriptions. We have the meta, we have the title, which shows that this is my PHP script. We also have the links. We also have a link that can be used to link to other resources. As time goes on, we'll be seeing how to do that. Then the head is closed and we have the body opened. Now it's in the body of the HTML that you have whatever you are going to do. So for our PHP to function effectively, we can put it in the body. Also, note that PHP can stay anywhere in the document. Why we have to put it in the body is so it can follow a regular structural pattern of the website and can function within the elements we want it to function in. Although I will show you just now that PHP, if I copy this and paste it outside the HTML, I can say hello UDevOps cohort 2.0. I save this file. Always remember to save. Ctrl S. I save this file and I go to my browser and reload. I can see my UDevOps cohort 2.0 here that I wrote earlier, and I can also see this other one, but knowing fully well that it was not displayed in the head. So PHP file can be displayed anywhere in the browser. Okay. Now we go on to case sensitivity of PHP. In PHP, keywords such as if, else, while, echo are classes, functions, are user-defined functions and not case sensitive. That is to say, some keywords in PHP are not case sensitive, meaning you can write it in every way it will be and it's still going to display accurate results onto you. Like we can try this with our echo. If we have, let me clear out this. If we have our echo, let me copy this and write it ECHO, and we say ECHO, and write it this way, and let's give it 1, 2, and 3, just so we know what we have. If we reload this, we can see echo. Okay, I think what I should do is I should add a breaking tag. BR means break. So at the end of every line, once you have a BR, it's going to break. We have UDevOps 1, UDevOps 2, UDevOps 3. See, it didn't follow any structure. So whatever way we write it is going to still accept it. Okay, now I'll be giving you a difference between echo and print. Basically, there are two ways to display outputs in PHP. Like I've said earlier, you can either use your echo or you can use your print. Either way, they are more or less the same and they are both used to output data to the screen. Though there is a small difference. The differences are what? Echo has no return value, while print has a return value of 1. So it can be used in expression. What this is telling us that we can use print to find if the result of an expression is true or not. Echo can take multiple parameters, although such usage is rare, while print can take only one argument. Echo can display so many things, while print can only display just a few things. Echo is marginally faster than print. So to output, it beats fastness in speed. Echo prints out faster than print. Alright, so this is just the echo statement. We have showed you how to echo. Something I'm just going to add is, for echo, you can put your echo statement in parentheses just like we have here. So I'll just go and show you what I mean. You can put it in, you can add a bracket to it. It's not going, mind you, let me show you something. What if I do this, what happens? I save it, I go into my browser, and I reload. Do we see that the third one has a bracket attached while the first two does not have? That is because if you keep anything inside the open quotes after the equal quote, it displays it as a string. We'll be talking more about strings and data types in a later video. Also, as we've seen here, echo can also be used to display variables. Now, what are variables? Variables are containers that are used to store data. They can take a range of data from string to integers to float to more other data types, which we'll be discussing in a more later chapter. Now, we see txt1 here, a variable txt1 represents len PHP, while txt2 represents the URL for UDevOps, and we have x and y, which stores the value of 5 and 4. Now, let us echo this out and see what we have. Okay, now seeing it in the real life code, when we have it like this, let us output it and see what we're going to have. If we go ahead and reload this script, we have this. It says, study PHP at udevops.browserify.com.ng. Now we can see that that is a way to display our text out from a variable. Now the print statement. The print statement can be used with or without parentheses, like print or print in bracket, just like the echo. The prints also display text, like we have PHP is fun, hello UDevOps, and I'm about to learn PHP with Power Babaniyi. If we go ahead and display this in our browser or from our text editor, we can see how it looks like. So here it is in our text editor. We're going to go to our browser now and we're going to reload it and see. So it works just the same way with the echo. No differences. But we'll be noticing the difference in a much later chapter. Now we have our comments. What are comments? A comment in PHP code is a line that is not executed as part of the program. Its only purpose is to be read by someone who is looking at the code. So let's take, for instance, you are writing the code and you want to store an information, but you don't want to use it now. What can you do? You can simply comment out that line of code. So if you're typing, and you have a piece of information you want to add to your website, but it's not going to be usable now, and you don't want to store it somewhere else, you want to come and recall it and reuse it later, you can use a comment to do that. Here are ways of writing comments. We shall be seeing it practically now. Okay, now coming to our code, we can choose to comment this out. We have the double stroke, which can comment it out. We also have using the hash symbol to comment out. They are all for commenting single lines of code. And we have this. Here is a way to comment out. Notice everything is gray. It's showing that from where this comment starts from till the end, it's going to comment out everything unless being stopped. So if we are going to close the comment, we'll put our hash before the statement and close the statement. If we run this in our browser, we'll see what the output will look like. Now running in our browser now, we'll see we are only outputting I'm about to learn PHP with Babaniyi because that's the only script that was not commented out. So this way of commenting is actually commenting for multiple lines of code, while these other two are commenting for just single line of code.